Hello, you guys. Welcome to another video. This is going to be my Summerween Spooky Cups video. I was trying to think of like the perfect title or just what I wanted to kind of call it. But I think Summerween Spooky Cups is a decent title. The reason why I am doing this video is one, because I had the intention to show you guys my slime cup and do a little side-by-side comparison, but also because drinking out of a spooky cup, especially during Summerween when we are hunting for Halloween or you are wanting to kind of keep that little spooky vibe alive, and especially during the summer when you are trying to stay hydrated, drinking all of the iced water or tea or whatever you like to drink. It's kind of fun to have a cute little spooky cup to use. I'm always trying to drink my fill of water. If I have a spooky cup or a Starbucks cup or something to drink out of, I tend to drink more water than, normal. So, so that is what we're going to talk about today. So if you want to see my little spooky cup collection, if you want to just hang out and enjoy a summer afternoon with me, please keep watching. So I feel like I am ready to go with my spooky shirt. I thought it was kind of cute. It's super thin and like lightweight. So it's really comfortable. So let's talk cups. Today was the day that my slime cup finally arrived in the mail. The mailman delivered it. I don't know what happened with this cup, with this package. It was lost in transit. It took 2 weeks to get here, but I'm glad it made it safely. It is here. I washed it. I have it ready to go. So let's talk Starbucks slime cups. This is the elusive Starbucks slime cup that everybody, well, not everybody, that those of us who appreciate a Starbucks cup went cuckoo for last Halloween season. This was the one and only cup that I woke up mega early, 4 a.m, to be literally at 4 a.m, to be up when Starbucks first opened because I wanted to snag the slime cup. It didn't happen. They didn't have it in the stores. I went to multiple Starbucks locations. None of them had it. And it was just this whole thing. I know some areas in California, some places did have it, but there were a lot. And because I'm in the Facebook groups for cup hunters. And there were a lot of people saying that they could not find this cup in stores. So I ended up giving up on it, literally, because all of the cups that were showing up from the resellers on Mercari or eBay were like triple the price, and it was ridiculous. So I gave up on it, and I kind of convinced myself that it's ugly. I don't want it. It's not a big deal. I could get, something better. I ended up finding something way better that made up for it. I'll talk about it in a little bit. And then this year I started to see, because I like to shop Mercari sometimes, like for used decks or used whatever. Books, it's usually books. And on Mercari, I was like, let me do a search for the slime cup. And Mercari had their slime cups that would pop up, and you would find maybe $60, $50, $100, like there's kind of like a whole plethora of prices for this silly cup. And then I saw one person bought a cup for $20, which was actually $10 less than the retail price. So I put a little notification on Mercari to notify me when a cup went up when someone posted it. And so I was hunting for it. But I was only going to buy the cup if it was the retail price or maybe like upwards in like $5 or so. So this one came up. It was like 6 a.m, came up. The cup was listed as $35, and I snagged it, paid $5 for shipping, and yeah, became mine. So But it almost didn't become mine because it was almost, completely lost in mail. I don't know what the heck happened, but it arrived and we have it. In the meantime, because of that whole fiasco, I also found that you could buy knockoff cups, and that is where this one came in. So this is my knockoff Starbucks slime cup. I paid $20 for it, and it does not have the Starbucks logo. This is the Starbucks one. This is the knockoff. And when you look at it right off the bat, you can see the difference. One, the Starbucks logo, she's right here. You can kind of see her. This one doesn't have it. The colors are almost identical. The Starbucks one is a little bit lighter, and the slime is very, very different. So that's pretty much the big giveaway of how you could tell what one is real and one isn't, is the slime. The Starbucks slime is very specific how it's laid out. Pretty much like how it's dripping down is a very specific look. It only has one, which I always thought was kind of weird. It only has one drip that is really long, and then the rest of them are like all the same size. I really like the slime. Now that I see it side by side, I really like the slime on the knockoff way better because you have different lengths. So, and everyone is different. Like each knockoff is different the way they make it. So they're not all going to look the same, but I really like that the slime is just kind of like different lengths, and it just looks better in my opinion. The material of the slime is it's still like a plasticky, and then the Starbucks one is plasticky, but it feels a little bit more rubber. Well, I don't know about rubber is a good word for it, but I don't know. It has a different feel. It's obviously a completely different color. And then the straws are very different too. The Starbucks straw is a lime green, whereas, sorry, my lipstick's on the straw. Whereas the knockoff straw is like a dark green. I kind of like the knockoff better. They both glow in the dark. So, they both glow in the dark. And size-wise, they're the same size. So it's supposed to be, I think it's a 20-ounce cup. And yeah, love it. So I have been totally obsessed with my Starbucks knockoff with my slime cup this season. This has been the one I have been drinking out of for the last probably couple weeks. I love it. It's really, really good. I just wish the ice would stay melted, or not melted. The ice melts easily. So I just wish it would stay cold, but it is what it is. Definitely seeing the two side by side, the lids are almost identical. I would have to say not bad. So if you have to have the original, you can find them on Mercari for a decent price. They pop up eventually. You just have to be very patient. Like for me, it took me a while, but don't pay a lot of money for this. You guys don't. Wait and see if something more affordable pops up. It does happen. Just set that intention. But if you don't really care about the whole Starbucks thing, then get the knockoff because it is actually really good. So really good. Not mad about it. So let's talk other Starbucks cups that I have designated as my spooky cups. This one was actually Starbucks Halloween cup for 2022. 2023 was the slime cup. I don't know what 2024 is going to look like. I haven't seen any updates. So if anybody knows, leave me a comment and let me know. But 2022 was the Halloween. It's their spiky cup. I'm sure there's a better name for it, but it's the spiky one, and it's lime green and glows in the dark. I love this cup. I love the way it feels. I love the spiky feel to it. I feel it's just such a perfect texture for a spooky cup. I love the lime green. Green is my favorite color, so I really love the lime green, and it's just simple. It's really simple. The lid has the same texture. The straw glows in the dark as well, and the little Starbucks logo. So this was a favorite. I was using this one a lot last year. I think this was 2020. I don't know. This one, I think this was from 2023. Could have been 2022 also. I'm not sure. But this also is that spiky texture. And this is more of a forest green color. Really, really dark. I call this one my Godzilla cup. Because it literally reminds me of Godzilla. So I call it my Godzilla cup, but I love the green. It's dark. It's just kind of has that spooky fall feel. Because when you think of fall, I always think of like darker toned colors, you know, and the texture. It's like that spiky texture, but the cup is soft touch. It literally feels super smooth. I don't know, like a matte smooth. I don't know. It's just really cool, but I love this cup. It's one of my favorites. And the other Starbucks cup that I have designated as my spooky cup for the year is the black one. This is the one that came out earlier this year. It has like the vertical stripes. It's all black. It has kind of like a metallic kind of a black. I love that you could see the Starbucks logo way better. The straw, it was a black straw. This is a straw from a different cup. So that's something I also like to do with my cups is I like to mix and match the straws. And I love the zebra straw, or like they call it the zebra straw or the black and white stripes. So I use that one for my black cup. I have these straw toppers. I bought these off of Amazon, and they came, I think it was like a pack of 6. And they are just like the regular size. I have another one right here. They're the regular size straw toppers because the Starbucks straws are like the regular size. They're not like the thick ones for the Stanleys. And so they're ghosties, and they're different ghosties. So it's a pack of like 6. And you have a ghostie without arms, or you have a ghostie with arms. And I just think that these little straw toppers are so cute. And it's kind of like an additional little accessory that you could use on your cup for that added spooky feel. So I just think that that is so cute. And it just makes the perfect spooky Summerween drink when you are looking for, you know, a refreshing iced water or an iced tea or lemonade, and you want to use a spooky cup. This is just so cute. And the little ghost topper is just, I freaking love it. So those are my Starbucks cups. Other cups, well, I guess I could talk about these. So another spooky cup that was a gift, and you guys have seen me talk about this one. This was a gift from one of my clients. And it has the Starbucks logo, but I freaking love the mermaid. She's a skeleton. So that is so cute, and it's a bloody cup. So you drop her upside down, and the blood comes down. And yeah, she's just like a creepy little cup, and I freaking love. So I definitely, when I'm in the mood for something red, or I'm in the mood for something spooky and scary, this is like the one that I love to go for. It's definitely a showstopper kind of a cup. Like, if you're going to take this out, people are going to look at you. They're probably going to look at you like you're crazy. But it's a really cute and fun little fun little cup. And speaking of straw, because I was thinking about it right now, I could totally swap this for like one of my Starbucks red straws would be cute in this, or even a black one. So yeah, totally cute. During Halloween season, spooky season, when Spirit Halloween opens up, they always have cups like by the registers and stuff. That's one of my guilty pleasures is looking at their spooky cups, looking at their spooky mugs. I always leave with one. Always. They had a lot of merchandise for Beetlejuice, and I really liked this one. I like the quote on the cup, and it says, "We're dead. I don't think we have very much to worry about anymore." And I love the monsters. So, and it's a green cup, so it was really simple, and it was super cheap, and so I bought it. I thought it was so cute. So I'll use this one every once in a while as well. This is the cup that I bought when I was sad that I couldn't find the slime cup. So last year, I was like, I'm going to treat myself to a customized cup that is better than the slime cup because who cares, right? I was just like, I was so bitter because I couldn't find that freaking cup. And so I went on Etsy and I was like, I'm going to support a small business and I'm going to buy a customized spooky cup. And so I was searching on Etsy looking for like just something that grabs my attention, something that I wanted, something that kind of looks similar to the slime cup. And I found this one. So I will list in the description box the Etsy seller. I don't remember her name, but I will list her shop if she's still open so you guys can, go check her out. But I love this cup. So it's actually one of those metallic tumblers. This one keeps the ice cold. It keeps it frozen. So you could customize it by picking the label on your cup. You could pick the color of the slime. You could pick the material, not the material, but like the glitter that she uses. You could pick which one you wanted. And then you can also pick if you wanted your name customized on the cup. So of course, I wanted my names. I believe this glitter style on her website is called Raptor. I think it's Raptor. And I really liked this one because it's kind of like that sheen of red, orange, yellows, and greens. And I felt like it would pop really good with the green slime. So I went with her basic green slime. And I love the way she does her slime because she adds these like little pearls to it to give it like that extra bubbly look. It's just so cute. And the signage that I got says potion number 13 since 1692, which is brew. Brewed with the finest eye of newt and wort of toad, Salem, Massachusetts. So it's a witchy cup. And I just thought it was the cutest thing. I can't remember what size this one is. I want to say if this is like 20, I want to say this might be a 16 ounce. I didn't get the big one because I felt like the big one was going to be too big for me. And I feel like if it's too big, it has to have a handle. And I wanted just something small. And then also the bigger you go, the more pricier it gets. And so I was like, nah, I don't want to pay an arm and a leg. I just want to, keep it simple. So I want to say this is the 16 ounce, but if I remember, I'll put all the information in the description box. And then the lid, it comes with a straw, and the lid also has like that, it moves so you can use a sippy if you want to use the sippy part. And I really love it. It's a clear top and it's just simple, but it's cute at the same time. So this completely made up for the fact that I could not get the slime cup. And I think that one is 10 times better. And you're also supporting a small business. So super cute. That was one of my favorites. So let's talk about like the plastic cups because I think the plastic cups are so addicting. So addicting. When you go to Spirit Halloween, they always have these cups. They're like party cups or plastic cups or I don't know. I'm sure that they have a name for them. But they're always just there on the shelves and there's different ones, different characters. So, of course, I got Oogie Boogie because I love Oogie Boogie. I think he is so cute. So I have an Oogie Boogie cup. I have Freddy Krueger. Love it. This one says, ready or not, here I come. So Freddy Krueger. I also have Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake. When I bought this one, I thought it was the other one. So they had a different one that actually had Jason's mask on it. And I thought I grabbed that one. But then after I left the register, I was like, oh shit, I got the wrong cup. So I was a little upset, but it was like, whatever. And then it says Friday the 13th on the back. But that just gives me the motivation to buy the correct one this year. But yeah, the Jason cup. Halloween 2. If I ever see Michael Myers merchandise, especially cups or mugs or something, I usually always buy one because the Halloween franchise is my most favorite. And then, of course, the other one. Every day is Halloween. This one was the first one I bought. And I'm obsessed with it. I love it. So yeah, when I'm like just, wanting to pour, a cup of soda or Sometimes with my husband and I, if we do root beer floats, I'll use these because they're bigger. They're bigger and they hold more. Or whatever. I don't know. If you just need a plastic cup and you don't want to risk like breaking something more valuable, these are fun to use. So I love the spooky cups. And I cannot wait to see which ones Spirit Halloween has this year. Speaking of the plastic cups, this was also what I purchased last year, Halloween time, when I couldn't get the frickin' slime cup. So they had these. These were from last year. And I love these. So these are the hot cups. They're reusable. So if you're like wanting a hot chocolate or a hot coffee or whatever, they came with the lids. I just didn't bring them with me. But they have the little sippy lids and they're reusable. So you wash them and you can use it again. I love it. The ghosties and the pumpkin. And they're colorful, but they're really, really cute. Here's some more ghosties. And me and my husband don't really use these for hot cups. We actually just, like for the same reason why we use these. It's just there to grab if you don't want to use glass, you know? I love them. They're so fun. Pumpkins. I really liked how the pumpkins had like that slime look. That was just, I guess that was like the big thing last year. More pumpkins. And yeah, so I do not regret picking these up. I remember when I went into the Starbucks at 4 a.m. I saw them there and I only had eyes for the slime cup. And when I didn't see it, I walked out and I didn't buy anything. And then I was in the car and I remember thinking, you know what? I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. for nothing. Let me go back and get the cups. And I'm glad I did this because eventually they sold out and I'm so glad I have them. So, and the last and final cup I wanted to show you guys that you've probably seen, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen this in my stories many times, is my jack-o'-lantern glass cup. I ordered this one off of Black Star. I think it's Black Star. These were on sale because they had defects. So, and to me, it's like not a big deal. But I guess like some of the pumpkins, the coloring is off, like in the corner, it's a little chipped there. Or some of the coloring is like out of the lines, which on mine, it's really not that big a deal. But she marked them on sale because of the defects. They did not come with lids or straws, which was another reason why they were super, super discounted. I think this was like $5. But I didn't care because I really don't need the straw in the lid. I have another cup like this that's a Starbucks one and I wonder if it'll fit. But I really just use this literally for my iced coffee in the mornings. So it's been my Summerween iced coffee morning drink. I put a little bit of ice cubes in it, pour my iced coffee, put a straw in. I literally bought green straws specifically for this cup. So it's just a vibe when I'm drinking out of it in the morning. It literally makes me happy. It puts a smile on my face and I love it. So it's just been my Summerween iced coffee cup to go and I love it. So, and it's glass. So I'm really, really, really careful when I'm washing it. I always tell my husband, don't touch it. When I wash it, I usually just instantly dry it with a rag. And then I put it away in the cupboard because I'm so afraid that one of these days it's going to break. So yeah, but it's definitely like, my main favorite right now, aside from my slime cup. And that is it. That is all of my spooky cups, you guys. I know it's such a random video, but I just thought maybe you guys would appreciate it. And I don't know, it just sounded like a good idea to do. But it's just something else to put out there. But yeah, mainly I wanted to do the comparison. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you are having a beautiful weekend or a beautiful week whenever you watch this. I hope you're doing well. And I will talk to you guys soon in my next video. And until then, take care. Bye, guys.